Hi guys, today I'll be doing my 1 week postpartum update and updating you on the baby. Today I am 9 weeks postpartum. So I'm gonna start off with the baby. So the baby, when he was born, his weight was 6 pounds 10 ounces and 20 inches long. And I took him to the doctor he was born on Wednesday, and I took him in, when did I take him in? I took him in on the 24th, and he was born on the 19th. And his weight was down to 6 pounds 7 ounces. And the doctor said that she wanted to see him back in 2 weeks. To see if his weight has gone up past his birth weight. So she wasn't concerned. She says that most babies lose a couple of ounces and after a couple days of being born, so she wasn't concerned. He has a little bit of jaundice, nothing like alarming. It's just she also wanted to see him back in 2 weeks for that, but she wasn't concerned about the jaundice. While we were at the hospital, they checked his blood as soon as he was born, because how I have the gestational diabetes. They checked him and his sugar was low, so they had me breastfeeding him like 24/7, and they also they asked me if they could give him formula, and I didn't want him to have any formula, but they told me that being his sugar being so low that they had to give him formula, and I told him, well, I don't want him to be taking a bottle, so they gave it to him with a little syringe. So he had about half an ounce, I think twice.
Oh, yeah, Mommy.
Yeah, baby, it broke. You can still use it. They had him take, I think, half an ounce twice a day, I think, when we were in the hospital. He was born on Wednesday, and I left Thursday at 5 o'clock from the hospital. I didn't want to be in the hospital anymore because my daughter was there, and she was asking to go home, so a doctor came in and checked the baby, and I got checked, and we got the okay to go home. Shh, yeah, you can still draw with it, baby. Okay, you have to wait, okay? Yeah, you have to wait. First paint, okay? Yeah, there's a spider. So while we were there, they were checking his sugar every couple of hours, and it seemed to be getting better. And as soon as I delivered, they stopped checking my sugar, and they told me just to eat a normal diet, but I will have to go back in 6 weeks to take the glucose test again, and hopefully the gestational the gestational diabetes will be gone. So for him, everything is fine. His sugar's normal again. I had to take him again to the doctor. I took him on Tuesday. Yeah, on Tuesday I took him to the doctor because his belly button started to smell, and I was worried that he had like an infection. So I took him in, and they told me that it was starting to get infected. So they didn't give him any oral antibiotics. They said it wasn't that bad, that they just gave me an antibiotic cream. And Mia, no, stay down here, baby. And I started him on that, and the second day the odor stopped, but I had to take him again today to get rechecked, and it's looking great. The doctor says that it's about to fall off, and he's gained weight. He's 6 pounds 14 ounces today, and he's 20.5 inches long, so he grew half an inch. So the doctor told me to cancel the appointment I had in 2 weeks because he's already past his birth weight, and his jaundice is looking good. So she told me just to go back in 2 months for his shots. So the baby, he latches on as soon as I delivered. I put him onto the breast and he latched on instantly. He does suck really strong, so my nipples have been really sore, but we have no problem with him latching. He sleeps like 24/7. He just wakes up to feed and goes back to sleep. So he sleeps in the night, wakes up just to feed, and I wake him up sometimes to just, if he to change his diaper, and he feeds and goes back to sleep. So he's a really good baby. Okay, I already talked about his belly button. So yeah, that's about it for him. He's doing great. And for me, I was induced, so I don't know if that has made me like, I've been feeling a lot of cramps, like, feels like contractions. But as soon as after I gave birth, I started with these contractions. I had them with my daughter after I gave birth, but it was only about for a day, and they would ask me if I wanted medication for the pain. I told them no, it's fine, I can manage it. It was nothing horrible. But this time, as soon as I gave birth, after probably about an hour, I start feeling like contractions, and I told the nurse, you know what, I feel contractions, and she's like, it's normal, it's your uterus contracting, and when you breastfeed you'll feel it more. And I'm like, yeah, I noticed that, but it's really painful, and I never experienced it being this painful with my daughter. So they would ask me if I want medication, and I was like, no, I don't want any medication. But the pain was getting really bad, so they gave me medication, and I took the medications for about 5 days, and it seemed like when I would take the medication, it wouldn't help with the pain. So I said, what's the point of taking the medication? So I just stopped the medication, but I'm still getting the pains during the night, day. It's just, I could just feel my stomach having contractions, and they're not like small contractions. They're really, really painful. So I'm still experiencing that, and I hope it goes away soon, because I'm not getting enough sleep because the pain keeps me up at night. Also, I have my back's kind of swollen. I did end up getting an epidural because I was put on Pitocin, and the contractions were horrible. So I'll let you guys know how my labor and delivery went. I don't know if I'll record it today or tomorrow, but I still have to work on that. But I ended up getting an epidural, and I didn't want one because with my daughter, I ended up having a lot of back pain for a couple months after, where they insert the epidural. That's where I would have back pain for about 6 months. So I didn't want an epidural this time, but I gave in, and I ended up getting one, and my back's kind of swollen, and I have a lot of pain in my back. So I don't know if it's because of that or just because of labor, but I'm still having a lot of back pain. So yeah, also my breasts are really sore. My milk came in 2 days after I delivered, and after that my breast felt really heavy, and I would try to latch the baby on every time I can so he could eat and empty my breasts out. And I also did I pumped for a bit. but that's gone away. But my nipples are really sore because he latches on really strong. He has a really strong latch. So I just have to get used to that. So that's about it for me. I don't know my weight. I will be going back to the doctor in about 5 weeks for my 6-week postpartum appointment. So I think I'll find out my weight there then. So yeah, that's about it. Let me see if I can show you my belly. I'm outside because my daughter wanted to come outside. So let me see. I'm carrying the baby. So let me see if I can show you my belly. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. So there's my belly. It's gone down a bit. And once I get the okay from the doctor, I'm going to start working out. Mia. So I'm just waiting for that. I'll show you baby. He's sleeping right now. So I'll update you guys on Wednesday with my 2-week postpartum update. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.